for someone who just lost her job.
Oh, look at here. She's here.
Welcome to Cash Cow David's random videos. Thank you.
Get your bald-headed camera on, bitch.
No,
it's camera on, ho.
I'm playing your video. I'm playing your video.
I will end the stream if that video plays.
No, you're not. You can't.
I swear to God, I will. You cannot play that video.
I have control.
I have access to the YouTube.
I hope you do. Oh, you're gonna protect your little pig. You're gonna protect your little pig.
Would you want private? Would you want a private leaked video of you playing?
It's on YouTube. It's fair use. It's on YouTube.
Oh, it's about decency.
I don't give a fuck about decency at this point. She's a nasty fucking
going after fucking Albert when Tina begs her to stop.
Morons, just like how fake you are when you faked your haunted house, Roxy.
It's fake? Okay, you don't know what the fuck is going on over here, bitch. Until you have proof, you don't know what's going on. We got proof that your house is a fucking pigsty, bitch.
Fake as you losing your stupid job, but you're here literally literally
it's up.
Don't make me do it.
I'm slandering you. What? You're fucking slob.
Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it, bitch.
He's 18 and it was content.
You're disgusting.
It's content.
You're disgusting. Why is Roxy a liar? Why? When you don't know, when you have proof that I'm a liar, bring it. Unless you don't have fucking proof, shut the fuck up. We got proof that you're a fucking dirty pig.
You are a dirty fucking hog, Becky. Come at me, bitch. Come at me. Why do you keep? Why do you? Bitch, I can get you now. Watch this. How you feel now, Becky? How you feel now, Becky? You're muted. How you feel now, ho? You don't like that, do you? Huh? You can't even speak over here, bitch.
She's not muted. I can hear her.
I'll turn it. Oh shit! Hold on. Mute that fucking ass. What you want?
What?
I muted her.
What'd you say, you fucking pig?
I muted her.
What'd you say about a pedophile?
You called me a groomer. You called me.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
You're lying. It's slander. It's slander.
You have a guilty conscience? You feel guilty about it or something?
No, I'm repeating your own fucking.
I called you a groomer.
Ain't nobody called you a groomer. You lied from the pits of hell. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.
So we're back at it again. So I know I made a video on the whole lolcowqueen episode with that mom and the kid, right? And I said it was one of the worst episodes ever, right? So Milker decided to respond to that video, and they covered that video, and I was like, whatever. I didn't really pay attention too much towards Milker towards really the end, because the video dropped around the same time that the Milker video, Milker stream came out, so I was more focused on the iDub stuff and making a video on that rather than the Milkers. And I guess what ended up happening is they were just usually talking their shit, and it was clearly fake, especially when Becky came in, because apparently Becky accused Roxy of calling her a PDF file because Roxy called Becky a groomer. No. I mostly because of the age of the kid. The issue with the situation of this is that Queen and particularly Becky like to say that they're doing everything for content, they're doing everything for the show, but then they also like to backtrack or just be hypocrite by saying, well, we're not doing everything we do is real, but then they also say that everything is for content. You can't simply, it's a constant back and forth that makes it so difficult. It really gives a lot of ammunition to the people who, and even I, to say the show is very clearly fake and scripted, particularly more Queens and Milker, but really more Queens, right? Because they say that the kid himself wasn't 18, that he was turning 19, right? Or that, and others have said that he's actually 20, turning 21. So what is it, right? It sounds like if the kid, in my other video I said that, like, well, if the kid is just turned 18, it's still a little creepy, right? And then they went on this whole thing between, like, is it okay, is it more, like, this, they're trying to, do the moral F slur, right? And it was just annoying and nauseating through and through, right? And Queens would do a respond. They didn't really do a long enough video. Most of the stream was talking about, not really even most of the stream, actually, like 40, I would say 30 to 40 minutes of their stream was talking about this. It sounded like they didn't want to kind of fight them. It sounded like they, like, not like, oh, they didn't care, but it was like they were holding back, and I feel like Mike had a hand in it, because maybe Mike realized, oh damn, maybe I pushed the envelope a little too far, and they were just reeling it back maybe a day or two to drag this down, because later on the stream they kind of mention storylines, right? Right.
All right, so
Thank you.
First, let's look at the clip of Roxy calling me a groomer today. And let me explain the situation a little bit more. This all happened because of a show we did yesterday where we had Nick and April from Teen Mom on the show. We were lucky enough to get like actual reality TV celebrities on our show to work with us because of their connection with Michael. So everything we did yesterday was content. I thought that would be pretty obvious to everybody from the over-the-top reactions we had. Everyone was talking about how it was like a skit in the chat and everything. But somehow, either Roxy and Savage are actually that dense that they don't realize that it was content, or they just don't care. And they decided to run with it and make accusations against me because Nick is 18. And so they're saying I'm grooming children and I'm a PDF file. First of all, 18 is legal. Second, I didn't even know Nick was 18 until we were doing the show. Because we talk, but we're not that close. It was content. If he ever said he was 8, go ahead.
To be fair, last time he was on, he said he was 20 going on 21.
Oh, did he? And yeah, if he's mentioned his age before, I don't even remember because we've known him for a while at this point, you know? But like, I don't have a lot of private conversations with him. This is all content. So now, with that in mind, they did a 2-hour stream about me, with most of it accusing me of being a predator. So here's the first clip with Roxy saying I'm a groomer. Here we go.
Okay, let's hear it.
That's what it is. The people who don't have kids or don't care to have kids or don't want them, they're the ones that are on Becky's side. They will never understand what it's like to have your child being groomed literally in front of your fucking face and you can't do nothing about it. That's what
literally says I'm grooming them.
Say groom. I didn't know that.
Now in the stream, they would also try to say that maybe Roxy didn't lose her health. Then they would try to say they were kind of hinting maybe that Psycho Mom, quote unquote, you know, doing what he did, right, wasn't real. It sounded like they were trying to throw a lot of shade by covering their asses. I feel like they didn't have to, right? That's what I mean, that like they abruptly kind of ended this segment of the stream as fast as they started it, right? And it just felt weird, right? Because usually they would drag it on for 2 hours, then have Roxy or Roxy or Savage on, and just kind of just drag this out as long as they can to make money, right? It just felt really weird, and I felt that this whole thing was kind of unnecessary. And really, if it was such a big deal, right? If this was such a big deal, then why even like have those people on, which was clearly scripted? It's just what it felt. All of this felt like scripted, but not even putting in the effort or the emphasis. Like usually, I would call it out as scripted, but I will admit that sometimes it's pretty entertaining. But in a situation like this, it just felt wrong. Like all of this just felt like half-hearted, not even putting in the effort, and just not caring. Like maybe Michael realized something wasn't right. Maybe Kim was trying to stop them before this got too far, because like Becky took offense. Again, I don't think she was quote unquote grooming. I think if anything it was predatorial, but that was in the sense of like they were quote unquote playing a character, right? Because later on they have a guy called Grim, not Grim from Local Tez, right, or Beans Grim, but it's like a different guy, right? And that's how I felt. It's like what would even this episode? Why even do this? I would say that if anything, this was worse than the last episode, the last stream we had. I don't know what you guys think, but I just felt like kind of disgusted on like for milk, like Roxy calling Becky a groomer. I can see that, but the problem is, it's like people in the chat were stating the guy was in his 20s, like what even it was this? Till next time, y'all. Have a good one. Be safe and God bless.